Hello everyone, welcome back. AI is no longer just about generating images. It can now create cinematic level video, complete with camera movement, sound effects, and even character emotions. And here's the wild part. Many models that used to require payment or long waitlists are now available through indirect free access. From 4K photorealistic AI images to AI videos with native audio, from character animation and pose transfer to top-tier models on the level of Sora 2 and Veo 3, today, I'm going to explain everything in a single video. If you've been searching for a truly free, unlimited, and locally run AI video generation tool for your own computer, then you absolutely don't want to miss this. AI video technology is evolving at lightning speed, but finding a tool that's powerful, easy to use, and fully offline, that's not easy. Let alone one that supports text-to-video, image-to-video, video continuation.
The night road is long and lonely. Would you escort me for a while? You finally noticed.
But you didn't notice something.
I am a demon too.
Lights flicker when I spit, yeah, that's me. London in my veins, moving fast, no sleep.
And even end image control for the final frame. But today, I'll walk you step by step through deploying a completely free, local AI video generation system and show you how to run the hottest open source models right now. WAN 2.2, Hunyuan 1.5, and LTX 2. These models don't just generate high-quality video, they can also produce synchronized sound effects and narration. Just like Sora and Veo 3, the results are so good they might make you question reality. Ready? Let's begin. Before we get started, you'll need to make sure your computer is powerful enough to run these AI video models. Since the models must fully load into your system before they can generate video, your hardware plays a crucial role. If you're aiming for high-quality output, the requirements, especially for your GPU, will be higher. But don't worry. Even mid-range or lower-end machines can often perform much better than you'd expect. The most important component is your graphics card. You'll need a dedicated GPU, ideally an NVIDIA card. In general, 6 to 8 gigabytes of VRAM is enough to get started, but the more VRAM you have, the faster the generation will be, the longer your clips can be, and the more stable the process becomes. If you're using Windows, here's how to check your VRAM. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus Escape to open Task Manager. Click Performance on the left, then select GPU. At the bottom, you'll see Dedicated GPU Memory, which shows your VRAM size. For example, my computer has 12 gigabytes of VRAM, so everything runs very smoothly. Again, as long as you have at least 6 gigabytes, you're ready to start experimenting. Throughout this entire process, we'll be using a tool called Pinocchio. If you've ever installed AI tools or models before, you know how complicated it can get. Different Python versions, CUDA setups, endless dependencies can be a real headache. Pinocchio simplifies all of that. It handles the installation and configuration for you, almost like a one-click installer for AI tools. To get Pinocchio, just visit the link provided in the description below this video. Once you're on the Pinocchio website, click Download. It supports Mac, Linux, and Windows. Since I'm using Windows, I selected Download for Windows and ran the installer. The installation is quick, and once it's done, you'll see the main Pinocchio interface. Click on Discover, and you'll find a list of verified scripts you can install. I highly recommend browsing through them. There are image generators, voice cloning tools, text-to-speech models, and much more. In the list of scripts, you'll find the first one called WAN 2GP. This is the tool we'll be using today to generate AI videos. One of its biggest advantages is that it allows you to run multiple popular video models, such as WAN 2.2 and LTX, within the same interface. Click on WAN 2GP to open it, and you'll see the installation page. Select One-Click Install with Pinocchio. When prompted to save the project as wan.git, just keep the default name and click Download. You'll quickly move to the next window, click Install. Here, you'll see a list of all the dependencies required for the project. Without Pinocchio, you would have to install each of these manually, but Pinocchio handles everything automatically, making the process much easier. As you can see, I still have 3 dependencies that haven't finished installing yet. Scroll to the bottom and click Install. The installation process may take a little while, so just let it run. Once the installation finishes, you'll be taken to another window. Hover your mouse over the link at the top and click it. This will open a new page. On that page, you'll see a Start button. Click it to launch the service. Take a little time, but once everything is loaded, you'll be brought into the web UI, which is the interface we'll use to generate our AI videos. I'm now inside the first tab, the video generator. You'll notice 3 main selection boxes here. When you open the drop-down under WAN 2.1, you'll see a list of nearly all the popular open-source video models available today: WAN 2.2, Hunyuan, LTX, Flux, Qwen, and more. For this tutorial, I'll be using the LTX2 model. It's a relatively new AI video model, and one of its standout features is its ability to generate audio or background music along with the video. The output quality is surprisingly close to Google's Veo 3 and even OpenAI's Sora 2. Next to it, there's another drop-down with 2 options: default and distilled. I'm choosing distilled because it's roughly half the size of the full model, around 15 to 20 gigabytes, making it much more practical for consumer-grade GPUs. At the top menu, click Configuration, then go to Performance. Scroll down and you'll find the Memory Profile section, which includes several preset options. Take a moment to look through them and choose the profile that best matches your computer's RAM and GPU VRAM. This ensures the model runs smoothly on your system. Once your configuration is set, go back to the top menu and click Video Generator. Scroll down a bit and you'll see several different ways to run the model. The simplest option is text-only generation, where you describe the scene you want using a prompt. But there are more powerful options available. Start video with image. If you want to create a longer video, you can upload your own image as the starting frame. Continue video. Upload an existing video and let the model automatically extend it. End images. You can even specify the final frame of your video for precise control. Each option has its own prompt box where you can describe exactly what you want. Of course, you'll need to spend some time experimenting with different settings, features, and prompt variations. Take your time and play around with it. The more you explore, the better your results will get. With enough system memory and GPU power, you can create long, fully controlled videos locally, completely free, with no limits and no subscriptions. Pretty close to the dream AI tool, right? Let's start with the basic text prompt. You'll see a prompt box. Paste your prepared prompt here. There's also a sample prompt you can use if you just want to test things quickly. You can keep it, modify it, or delete it and write your own. The sample includes character dialogue, which highlights one of the biggest strengths of the LTX2 model. Your prompt can specify narration, character speech, or even multi-character conversations. This model can generate both video and audio, which is a major advantage. As with most AI models, the more detailed your prompt, the better the results. If you need help refining your prompt, tools like ChatGPT or Gemini are great for brainstorming and adding detail. Below the prompt box, you can choose the video quality from high to low and select the aspect ratio you need: 16:9 for YouTube, 9:16 for TikTok or vertical platforms. I recommend starting with a lower resolution for faster rendering and smoother performance. Also, for the first time to test out. Once everything runs well, you can increase the quality. Here, you can also set the video duration. The default is 24 frames per second. Using the slider, you can extend the video to around 30 seconds, though longer videos take more time to generate. Or you can shorten it to just a fraction of a second. Once all your settings are configured, you're ready to generate your video. The very first generation may take a bit longer because the model needs to fully load into memory. After that initial load, the process becomes much faster. Let's take a look at the final result.
That's it. Dad's lost it and we've lost our dad.
Stop showing Dad, Jess. He's just having fun.
This is the 6-second version. Now let's generate the 10-second version using the exact same prompt. Finished in just 2 minutes and 37 seconds. That's impressively fast.
That's it. Dad's lost it, and we've lost Dad.
Stop being so dramatic, Jess. He's just having fun.
Is this really AI generated? It's almost unbelievable. The character looks incredibly real, expressive, lifelike, with visible muscle tension and subtle facial movements. The cinematic lighting makes it feel like an actual shot pulled straight from a real film. If you already have a good image, you can try this feature, Start Video with Image. Just drag your picture here or upload it manually. As you can see, I've already uploaded one. Below the image, there's an Add button. You don't need to change any other settings. Simply enter your prompt, choose the resolution, set the video duration, and hit Generate. Takes about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and the video is ready.
I wish there had been another way.
Now, what if you want to create a video with consistent character identity? That's where Continue Video comes in. Click the button, upload the video we just generated, this one. Again, add your prompt, resolution, and duration, then click Generate. This one took 2 minutes and 39 seconds, almost the same as the previous video. Next, let's look at End Images. Click it and upload an image you've already generated. Here, you can prepare a set of consistent character images. Just like before, add your prompt, resolution, and duration, then generate. This video took about 2 minutes and 43 seconds. All your generated videos appear as small thumbnails under the main preview. Click the 3 dots below any video, and you'll find the option to download it. Let's see the final result.
I wish there had been another way.
She's finally begun.
And here are a few more videos I generated afterward.
Hold on! This ride's about time to break reality!
Of course, this tool has many other features as well. You'll need to spend some time playing around with it and testing different settings. The more you experiment, the better your results and videos will be. Since this system runs directly on your local computer, you don't have to worry about watermarks, running out of credits, or hitting any usage limits. Everything is completely free, and you can generate as much as you want. Inside your wan.git folder, you'll find a subfolder called App. Scroll down and you'll see another folder named Outputs. This is where all your AI-generated videos are saved. What's truly impressive is that everything is running locally on your own machine. Pretty amazing, right? You can build your own free, unlimited, subscription-free, fully local AI video generator with complete control over your files and your hardware. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.